We have 5 days time. 5 days time is going to likely dictate what the remainder of the year looks like for crypto. Okay. And it's important to know these dates. These are some of the big macro factors that we talk about often here on the channel because they're what's, influencing the price of crypto right now. Now, what we need to know is in 5 days time is going to be the conclusion of the FOMC meeting. Now, this is the last FOMC meeting of the year. Okay, this is happening December 13th and 14th. So the 14th will be the conclusion. That is the day that we're going to know what interest rates are going to do. So the market is expecting another 50 basis point hike right now, which would mark, I believe, the fifth period most recently of a 50 basis point hike or higher. So there was 4 75 basis point hikes. This would be a 50. So this would mean that the Fed is starting to ease up. Okay, they're starting to ease up on interest rate hikes, which is great because obviously we're all feeling the pain of interest rates right now, right? I just applied for a loan for something for the farm here recently, and the interest rate was just insane. Okay, I don't know how much longer the economy can handle these high of rates. Now that being said, there's something that is going to happen just right after that. Okay, the following day, the 15th. And that is the CPI data report. Now, CPI data report, that's where we're going to find out what inflation is doing over a rolling 12-month period. So the last CPI data report that we had showed that inflation was in fact starting to come down. It's showing that these interest rate hikes that the Fed had been doing have actually started to work and, kind of make that come back down. I apologize about the terrible sound effect, but so if we get a good FOMC meeting, right? And we get a good CPI data report, I'm expecting hopefully another 0.5 point of decline of inflation. We may see a positive closeout to the year for crypto. Okay, we might have a good couple week rally into the end of the year, and hopefully, an explosive New Year's Eve end day, right? That would be the ideal scenario. And with the way that things are going and the way that things have been sounding, it sounds like this is probably going to be the case. Now, as always, this is not financial advice. I don't know what's going to happen, but the market is prepared for 50 basis points for an interest rate hike. Okay, if we get that or better, we're probably going to pump. The CPI data report comes back and shows that inflation is continuing to drop. We're probably going to pump. We've gotten to a point now where the crypto market is so used to bad news. Any semblance of good news is going to make the market go green. That's just where we're at right now. That just shows how awful of a year for markets it has been. Now, that doesn't mean that this is a final nail in the coffin of the bear market. Okay, you guys, we got to just make sure we remember that. That doesn't mean that the bear market is over if we start to get a nice rally going into the end of the year. What it does mean is that times are starting to turn around. Okay, even if we get these good numbers back and the market does start pumping, we got to keep in mind, right? We are still down a lot as far as GDP goes, right? We're still in a recession. Okay, interest rates will still be high regardless. Okay, it's going to take a while for the economy to recover. Now, that doesn't mean that the markets won't recover at some point this next year. I think some point either, in spring or the middle point of the next year, we might start to really move up as a whole as inflation starts to get behind us. Okay, I think that's what's really needed to get out of this bear market. But what would be great is obviously a couple week rally starting to get, like Bitcoin back up to, $18,000, $19,000, Ethereum back up to like 1,500, somewhere in there. I'm thinking that's what we could end up seeing, but I'm guessing at this point. Okay, I have no idea what's going to happen. I'm hoping that's going to be the case. I think we will get good reports back just based on, again, the things that I've been hearing, the things that have been said. But I guess we'll find out, right? But that's all I wanted to keep you guys updated on. Just make sure you're ready for these dates. Obviously, the CPI data report comes out the 15th at 8:30 a.m. Eastern. FOMC meeting, I think, is usually in the early afternoon. So just be prepared for that. And that'll be the 14th, obviously. But as always, appreciate you guys stopping in, checking out the video. If you haven't already, show your support for the channel. Hit that subscribe button, hit the little bell. Stay updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. Hope you guys have a great day. Really hope to catch you in the next one. Take care.